मैं डॉक्टर गुलाब फलारी, एसोसिएट प्रोफेसर, डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ इकोनॉमिक्स, जे कॉलेज आर। आज के मेरे लेक्चर का टॉपिक है एप्लीकेशन ऑफ सिंपल डेरिवेटिव्स, elasticity of demand and supply. It means that how elasticity of demand and supply can be measured by using simple derivatives. अर्थात मांग की लोच और पूर्ति की लोच की गणना सिंपल डेरिवेटिव्स की सहायता से कैसे की जाती है, इसी के बारे में आज आप लोगों को बतलाना। Now differentials and point elasticity. To illustrate the economic application of differentials, let us consider the notation of elasticity of a function given by a demand function Q equal to function of P. For instance, its elasticity is defined as delta Q by Q whole divided by delta P by P. And we can replace the independent change that is denoted with delta P and the dependent change that is delta Q with the differentials as dP and dQ respectively. To get an approximation elasticity measure known as the point elasticity of demand and denoted by here ED, elasticity of demand, ED equal to dQ by Q whole divided by dP by P equal to dQ by dP whole divided by Q by P. Now we have rearranged the differentials dQ and dP into the ratio that is dQ with respect to P, which can be constructed as the derivatives or the marginal function, better to say, of the demand function Q equal to function of P. Since we interpret similarly the ratio Q by P is the denominator as the average function, dQ differential Q with respect to P is denoted by marginal function and Q by P denoted by average function of the demand function. And point elasticity of demand ED is seen as ED equal to marginal function divided by average function. Now the point elasticity measure can be alternatively be interpreted as the limit of del Q by Q whole divided by del P by P, that is ED equal to limit delta P tends to 0 P by Q into del Q by del P. Again, P by Q limit delta P tends to 0 del Q by del P, which gives the same results. Now we know that according to the law of demand, if price increases, that is delta P is positive, demand falls or decreases, delta X is negative. So the absolute positive value of ED is denoted by ED in modulus form. Modulus means ignoring minus or plus sign. So we can write the above in modulus form ED equal to P by Q limit delta P tends to 0 delta Q by delta P. Now take for example, find elasticity of demand if the demand function is Q equal to 100 minus 2P. Now the marginal function and the average function of the given demand function differentiation of q with respect to p equal to minus 2. When we differentiate this function with respect to p, we get here minus 2 and q by p equal to this one. So the ratio will give us Ed equal to minus p divided by 50 minus p. As soon as a specific price is chosen, however, the point elasticity will be determined in magnitude. When p equal to 25, suppose, then after putting the values in p equal to in this, we get minus 1 or in modulus form equal to 1. So that the demand elasticity is unitary at that point. Now, take for example here 2. Find the point elasticity of supply, denoted by ES, from the supply function Q equal to P square plus 7P, and determine whether the supply is elastic at P equal to 2. Similarly, we can find here marginal function, differentiation of Q with respect to P equal to 2P plus 7. Average function is Q by P, P plus 7. Their ratio gives the elasticity of supply, ES equal to 2P plus 7 divided by P plus 7. Now when P equal to 2, here P equal to 2 is given, this elasticity has the value 11 divided by 9 greater than 1. The supply is elastic at P equal to 2. Now take for another example. Demand function for pen is QD equal to 100 minus 0.5. Find elasticity of the price at P equal to 10. Now elasticity of price, denoted by EP, equal to P by Q into differentiation of Q with respect to P. Now here QD equal to, we will have to find here QD, 100 minus 0.5, P here is 10, putting the values of P, we get here QD 95. Now differentiate the demand function with respect to P, 100 minus 0.5 P, and differentiation of this one is minus 0.5. By definition we know that price elasticity of demand is P by Q into differentiation of Q with respect to P. Now putting the values of all the values in the state formula, P here is 10, Q here is 95, minus 0.5. After solving this, we get here is this one, or in modulus form it is 0.053. Now take for another example. Find ED, elasticity of demand. If the demand function is x equal to 25 minus 4p plus p square, whereas x is the demand for commodity at price p. Now given x equal to 25 minus 4p plus p square, marginal function, differentiation of x demand function with respect to p equal to minus 4 plus 2p, average function s by p, this one, and elasticity of demand in modulus form, marginal function divided by average function. Now putting these values, hello, we get this one. Now suppose p is to be 8, suppose that, then ED at p equal to 8 is, putting the values of p that is equal to 8, we get here is 1.7 approx, is greater than 1, so that demand is said to be elastic at P equal to 8. Now a typical problem here. In example 5, find the elasticity of demand with respect to price for the following demand function. Number first, A, P equal to root under A minus Bx, A and B being constant, and second, x equal to 8 by P per power 3 by 2. Now given here, we have P equal to root under A minus Bx. After solving, removing root, power half, and differentiation of P with respect to is here is minus dy to root under A minus Bx. So dx here, dp by dx is this one. We will have to find here dx by dp with respect to P to get this one. Here is B. Now the formula minus P by x into dx by dp, putting the values here, we get elasticity of demand to A minus Bf divided by Bx. Now in B, we have x equal to 8 by P per power 3 by 2 equal to 8 into P per power minus 3 by 2. Now dx with respect to P equal to this one after differentiating. Now AD equal to P by x into dx by dp, P here, and putting the values all this, we get elasticity of demand, that is 3 by 2 in modulus form. That's all.